Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day here. I hope you're staying hydrated. Today is the first episode of the message. Let's get to it. Today's message is the day that reinvigorated my purpose. June 17th, 2020. It was a regular Wednesday. Nothing special about it. We had just started coming back to work after working from home for a few months. And there was something about the night before that just made me want to try something different in the morning. So as I've said in my first video, I'm a fairly athletic guy, and typically my workouts or exercises would either be after work or on the weekends. But my dad is a big fan of working out in the morning, as I know a lot of people are. But I never really got into it on a regular basis. I started with my personal trainer about a year and a half ago doing spin classes at the gym, and those started at 5:45, so I would get up at 4:50, which to me was just an insane wake-up time. But once I did wake up and get out of bed, I had more energy than I could ever know what to do with, and of course I used it up in spin class and had a great workout. And of course, after I was done, I felt great, which most people do after working out. And this went on for about a year and a half consistently, every Wednesday up at 4:50 to work out. And I loved it. But what was missing from that was the consistency. And so that was the only day I would wake up before 6 a.m. during the week, which is not good for you. But I continued on with that schedule and it worked out. Although every Wednesday morning when I would wake up, I was super exhausted from just not being used to that consistent wake-up time. Once March of 2020 hit, which began the 2020 shutdown, I wasn't able to continue with that process. And for the next few months working from home, I was really on and off with exercising. And I was learning I was having a really hard time finding the motivation. So June 17 rolls around and I'm thinking, well, why not just give it a shot? See what happens. Wake up early, get a workout in, and then go to work. So 2 days prior, on June 15th, we had been called in to continue working full-time in the office, which was a huge shock from working almost full-time from home. And of course, this for anyone would be the worst time to start something new, right when you're getting back into the full swing and just exhausting yourself. But of course I tried it. First couple days were the hardest times to keep my energy, and I would feel awesome during the workout, drive to work, and the first few hours of every day were fine. But once about 11-12 o'clock came around, the afternoon starting, it was just a crash every single day. But I knew one thing was for sure, I wasn't going to stop. So the weekend comes around, and typically on my weekends I'll do an activity on Saturday and Sunday. Nothing first thing in the morning like I had been doing during the week, but just to get some exercise in during the weekend. And then Monday comes around and I'm up early, 5 a.m. to get my workout in, start the process all over again. And at that point, that was my fourth weekday in a row, getting up and working out in the morning. And from that point on, it just exploded. I would be excited the night before to get up first thing in the morning and get some exercising in. And for most of you that don't regularly get up early to exercise, it sounds crazy, but trust me, once you get into it, it has been the most mind-changing thing that I have been able to implement into my life. And when you think about a positive mindset, it's got to start first thing in the morning. With everything going on in the world, your daily life, your loved ones' lives, there is so much to think about, but truly it is your life. Nobody will live it for you. Nobody can live it for you. People can tell you how to live it, but it's up to you to decide what works best for you. And for me, that's waking up at 4:30 in the morning every single weekday to start my day on a positive note with a hard workout. So as I continued, of course, the wake-up times got easier. The workouts got a little easier because I was gaining strength and endurance. But what changed the most was my attitude. And that's what I hold on to most about this day. There's so much negativity in life that isn't even caused by what you do. So many external things to think about that are just nonsense, and they can ruin your day, your week, and potentially just affect you the rest of your life. And there's just so much out of your control, but there's one thing that I found to help you get around that, and it's a positive mental attitude and a strong mindset. That day holds such a special place in my heart because it was almost like breaking the cycle of monotonous rut and really set a structure for me to stick to something, put my time and energy into it, and change my whole mental outlook. I've been a fairly positive person most of my life, but I can definitely say that this day has changed the level of positivity that I bring in any daily task or interaction that I have. And positivity is just a great thing, guys. Whether you're extremely positive on a daily basis, maybe it comes and goes, maybe you're not positive, look back on the last big situation that you had to deal with and ask yourself, were you in a positive mindset when you went through it? Maybe the first place your mind goes is into negativity, and that mindset can influence your decision making so much that maybe looking back in a different mindset, you would have done things differently. June 17th, 2020 has not only brought me inspiration to be as positive and as energetic as I can on a daily basis, but also to spread my positivity and try to influence others to look at things the way that I look at things, in a positive mindset. And that's part of the reason why I made this channel. I was just thinking, what could I do to spread my message to the world? And all the four staples of my show, fitness, outdoor recreation, nature, and positivity, gave me the idea to start a YouTube channel. And here we are, we're doing it. Unfortunately, not a lot of people can say that they follow their dreams, but it is a dream of mine to show you guys how this lifestyle can really change your life. So now I ask you guys to give it a try. What do you got to lose? A couple hours of sleep at night? Since I started this workout routine, and you know, it sounds funny, but I have a hard time staying up past 10 o'clock at night, which might make me sound like an old man. I'm 25, but it's true. Once you get into this cycle, it's so easy to maintain a healthy sleep cycle, which in turn will help you feel better in the morning, increase your energy for workouts, and enhance your positivity level on a daily basis. There are so many reasons and excuses people give to not do something, so why not just do it? Typically, my morning activities include running or biking or walking the dogs, but it doesn't have to be the most intense workout to start with. And in fact, it probably shouldn't be, because I found out the hard way when I first started that it really took so much energy out of me that I absolutely needed at that point. And so getting into the habit of waking up early, maybe going for a 20-30 minute walk before your day starts, get outside, enjoy nature, enjoy this beautiful sun, and learn to appreciate life more. Thank you all for joining me on my first message. I hope it was impactful, motivational, and I hope you like the scenery. Let me know where I should visit next down in the comments. My name is Jake Fox. This is Walk, Talk, Bike, and Hike, and I will see you in the next adventure.